Hello, fellow collectors. Jambo Comics back with some stuff I've picked up recently. Just some things I've got offline. Missing the comic shops like everybody else. I haven't got a chance to go in and rummage through the dollar bins. So, yeah, I bought a lot off eBay and just gonna throw it up there. Kind of makes me feel better like I've been out shopping in the dollar bins. You know what a cheapskate I am, and uh, yeah, I like getting the cheap books. So did that. It's not the same. Missed the comic shops, so I'm hoping everything's gonna change here pretty soon. And like I say, it's kind of a gloomy Easter here where I'm at, so I hope everybody's having a good day. Maybe they got the kiddos inside and hunting eggs inside or something like that. So anyway, sorry I don't have no fancy intro, but I'll just throw up my books I picked up here. These were, like I say, were from a lot. And this is just a Fantastic Four 187. Probably mid-grade condition. It has the Claws villain there. All these books I got, there was about 30 of them, I think. And I got them really cheap. So that's why I got them. It's a Thor 256. Nice Buscema art there on the cover. He had a nice run on Thor there. Some of my favorite stuff. This one was kind of rough, but it was a Supergirl number 4. So yeah, it looks like she's turned into a robot monster. Robot monster. So Kubert Tarzan. Not in bad shape. Good Bronze Age stuff. This was a Dick Tracy number 1. But too bad it's not the Golden Age version. It's Gladstone. I think they started redoing them or republishing some of the older Dick Tracy stuff again. Looks like Pruneface, Mrs. Pruneface. I was even say I thought Pruneface was in drag there, but yeah, it looks like it's Miss Pruneface. All right, Dick Tracy. Got a Peter Parker number 10. This has a white tiger in it. Number 10. Got this in it. It was in not terrible shape. Amazing Spider-Man 198. Had Mysterio on it. So, yeah, not too bad. Pretty good in that little bundle. Had a few Kirby issues, DC Kirby stuff. From the Bronze Age. This is OMAC number 2. It's in pretty decent shape. I don't think I read that title too much, so I don't know what's going on there. I might have to break down and read them if I've got any more of those. And there was a nice Sandman in there, number 5. Kind of had a nice girl on the cover there by Kirby. You can see Jack signed his name there at the bottom. Mr. Kirby, Justice Incorporated. This is Jack also. It's number 2. Guys walking on air. And there's number 4. Glad to have that. To read that again. A few more here. Fantastic Four 219. There's a Submariner in it. All his big, huge underwater creatures there. I think he's used that guy before on the Fantastic Four. And let's see, here's a Kubert Unknown Soldier 244. Not in bad shape. Okay, I'm going to break it up a little bit and put some other stuff in there. Throw some Golden Age in there because I love Golden Age, and show you a comic I got in a trade. I was really happy to get this. I'd been working on a deal with a friend of mine and traded him some old Silver Age Batman I had for it. I ended up trading about 3 books to this one, but when you see it, you'll kind of probably agree with me. I think I got a pretty good deal. It's from September of 1954, and it's a Captain America number 78, and has some nice John Romita art on the cover there. It must have been some of John's first work at Marvel's. It was Atlas at the time. You can see a little Atlas bubble up there, a little globe. And Stan Lee was the editor at this time. I didn't know Stan was doing editor duties back then, but yeah. And it had some Dick Ayers art in it. It had a Human Torch story in it, and also had a villain on the inside called Electro. And he was a Russian, kind of a Russian spy that they'd gave these electrical powers to try to take out Captain America, but they would only last like 24 hours. So, yeah, he's got Bucky down there, and like I say, it was nice to get that. It's got some stain there on the cover that I couldn't get off of something, but you know, it's 1954's nice Golden Age Captain America. Had a chip out down here at the bottom, a small chip. Both the staples were attached. Had a tear up here at the Atlas, and out here on the edge there was another tear, a couple of creases and folds at its corners, but I mean, still pretty nice looking cover. Glad to have that in the collection. Add that to my Golden Age Captain America. Glad to have that. Very cool. Nice John Romita art. It says they were fighting the Commie Smasher. Captain America was the Commie Smasher. Pretty cool old Captain America stuff there. He's got a Russian there. Looks like he went from fighting the Nazis to the commies. Very cool. Glad to have that. Alright. Sure I won't miss those Batman that bad. Alright. Well, let's see. Like I said, I got a couple of Golden Age. I don't know if I've ever showed this one or not. This is a Jungle Comics 101. Just had a nice bondage cover. And I think that was a Doolin, I believe. Joe Doolin, I believe, did that. Had a chip out up here. A little bit of a spine roll, but the staples were attached. Somebody wrote something here in ink. I see right there next to Kanga's head, but pretty nice book. Glad to have it. Put these back in my Jungle collection. This is 123. I'm pretty sure I showed that one before, but for whatever reason it was still laying out. Chip out of the corners there and stuff, but had a nice picture of Anne throwing the spear, saving Kanga for a change. Usually it's the other way around, but still glad to have that. Pretty good old book. And let's see, we'll throw up, I got this at the comic shop recently. Had to edit it for you guys. Don't want to hurt anybody's eyeballs. This is a Cave Woman. Nice Bud Root cover, and there's Miriam riding on the back of Clyde. And love the Bud Root covers. So that's the best thing about these stories. The inside art is not all that anymore, but still like the covers there. They're pretty cool. And some more of the lot that I bought off eBay. It's a Hulk, Incredible Hulk number 230. Hulk is angry, picking up a tractor to smash the people. And it had some reprints from the early Hulk issues. This is Marvel Superheroes number 63. This had the Kazar crossover there story. It was a pretty good story. Enjoyed reading that again. That's a good thing about these books like this is you don't care to crack them open and read them again. You're not afraid of damaging them. At least I'm not. I'll try to get these all the time if I can to read them instead of the original copies, and keep my original copies as pristine as I can. So therefore I get these to read. There he is fighting the Mandarin. Number 61, Marvel Superheroes. And let's see, this was in there, and I was just kind of disappointed in the condition of this one. It was didn't look like it had water damage, but when they shipped it out to the store, they had put like some kind of binding across the books, like those plastic straps, and it had cut into each corner, top and bottom, and side and side. So yeah, they packaged it a little bit too tight. This is a Hulk Annual number 7, John Byrne art and stuff with the Iceman and Angel inside. It was a pretty good story. I was glad to have that. And let's see. I think that's enough of those things. We'll show you a few of the facsimile stuff I picked up this week. I got a Hulk 180, which is the one that has the Wolverine on the last page of the story. Hulk fighting Wendigo. And let's see, Fantastic Four, King Size Annual 6, the first Annihilus. First Annihilus issue there, and like I say, it's facsimile. Pretty cool. Glad to have that. I'm gonna read that again. I haven't got to read that in quite a while, so I'll break that open and read it. And we got the famous drug issue facsimile. The Green Lantern, Green Arrow, where Speedy is on the stuff. He's a junkie. I always thought that cover was kind of funny. Sure, it wasn't to Green Arrow or Speedy at the time, but yeah, that was one of the drug issues they did, trying to bring awareness to the drug problem and stuff. But kind of cool. I'll probably read that again too. Well, anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's having a happy Easter, and this quarantining thing sucks, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You can't get out to get anything or do nothing like that, so I'm spending way too much money on eBay and other online sites, and probably like the rest of you guys. Hope we're not all bidding against each other and stuff, but that's probably the case. But there's a lot of books that is listed right now. Is a good thing that a lot of people have put up stuff. I guess it's a good time to do that. I suppose you got a captive audience. Everybody's sitting at home and everything, so it's a good time to do that. But anyway, I appreciate your time. I thank you for coming by and looking at the stuff, and going to have a special video, probably the next video I do, of some really cool stuff and a nice Grail book I've been I've had and just recently picked up, and going to put it up, and I'm working on getting another book of that same run, so that's what I'm kind of doing, and I'm hoping I can get this last book that I'm working on. And like I said, I'll put it all out at once there, and maybe have a couple of Grail books in with this next video. So appreciate you guys coming by. Like I said, hit the like button and push that subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you for your time. You guys take care. Thank you.